Hey everyone, if you're a pre-diabetic, here's some good news for you. Prediabetes is a golden opportunity, a crucial moment where you can actually stop diabetes in its tracks. It's like a wake-up call from your body, giving you the chance to make positive changes before things get serious. Did you know that in the United States alone, about 88 million adults have prediabetes? That's more than 1 in 3 adults. And if no action is taken, roughly 30% of these individuals are likely to progress to type 2 diabetes within the next 5 years. But there's good news, and that's what today's video is all about. In this video, I'm going to reveal 5 powerful, natural ways to reverse prediabetes and put you on a healthier path. But before we dive into these life-changing tips, let's break down what prediabetes really is, what happens if you ignore it, and how to spot it. Ready? Let's get started. Prediabetes is a condition where your blood sugar levels are elevated, but not yet high enough to be classified as type 2 diabetes. Think of it as a warning sign, your body's way of saying, hey, something's off here. This is closely tied to something called insulin resistance. Insulin is a hormone that helps glucose or sugar enter your cells to be used as energy. But when insulin resistance develops, the cells in your muscles, liver, and fat become less responsive to insulin, leading to higher levels of sugar in your bloodstream. Over time, when blood sugar levels stay elevated, your pancreas has to work harder, producing more and more insulin to keep up. This extra effort is the body's way of trying to keep blood sugar within a healthy range. But the pancreas can only compensate for so long. Gradually, the cells that produce insulin may become overworked and start to wear down, producing less insulin over time. When insulin production can no longer keep up with the demand, blood sugar levels stay elevated. This stage is known as prediabetes. If this continues unchecked, it can progress into type 2 diabetes, where blood sugar levels remain consistently high, increasing the risk of further health complications. So how do you know if you're at risk? There are 3 main tests doctors use to diagnose prediabetes. The first is the A1C test, which measures your average blood sugar over the past 2 to 3 months. An A1C level between 5.7% and 6.4% is considered prediabetes. The second test is the fasting blood glucose test. A level between 100 and 125 milligrams per deciliter means you're in the prediabetes range. This test is done after fasting for at least 8 hours. And then there's the oral glucose tolerance test, where blood sugar is measured before and 2 hours after drinking a sugary solution. A result between 140 and 199 milligrams per deciliter signals prediabetes. But beyond tests, your body might be sending signals that shouldn't be ignored. Are you experiencing increased thirst, frequent urination, fatigue, or even tingling in your hands or feet? These could all be warning signs that it's time to take action. And here's something else to consider. Some groups are naturally at a higher risk for prediabetes and diabetes. African Americans, Hispanic Latino Americans, Asian Americans, Native Americans, and Pacific Islanders. Genetics, lifestyle, and socioeconomic factors all play a role here. If you're over 40, have a family history of diabetes, high blood pressure, don't exercise regularly, or are overweight, you could be at higher risk. But remember, prediabetes is an opportunity to change course. Here are 5 natural, science-backed ways to reverse prediabetes. Tip number 1. Eat a balanced, low-carb diet and avoid snacking between meals. Snacking frequently causes glucose to spike again and again. These spikes stress insulin production, making it harder to manage blood sugar. High insulin levels can also block weight loss, which is crucial for reversing insulin resistance. Carbs, especially refined ones like sugar and white bread, quickly turn into glucose. This leads to blood sugar surges. Studies show that reducing carbs can lower fasting blood sugar and insulin levels. Focus on nutrient-rich foods, vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats. These helps keep blood sugar steady, allowing your body to maintain balance and control. Consider swapping sugary snacks for nuts, adding leafy greens to your meals, and choosing whole grains over white bread. Low-carb diets have been proven to improve insulin sensitivity, which is essential for reversing prediabetes. Our second tip is get moving. Exercise has a remarkable impact on insulin sensitivity. During exercise, your muscles use glucose for energy, which helps lower blood sugar. In fact, regular physical activity can lower your blood sugar levels for up to 24 hours afterward. Both aerobic activities like walking, jogging, or cycling, and strength training like lifting weights can be incredibly beneficial. Research shows that regular exercise can reduce the risk of diabetes by up to 58% in people with prediabetes. And you don't have to do it all at once. Start with a 10-minute walk after meals. As you build a routine, try reaching a goal of 30 minutes of moderate exercise 5 days a week. Tip number 3, aim to lose a little weight. Carrying extra weight, particularly around your abdomen, makes it harder for your body to regulate blood sugar. Research shows that losing just 5 to 7% of your body weight can improve insulin sensitivity by 30%, which is a huge win. So if you weigh 200 pounds, that's a goal of just 10 to 14 pounds. Small changes like cutting out sugary drinks, practicing portion control, and eating slowly can make a big impact over time. Our fourth tip: limit exposure to artificial light at night. Our bodies follow a natural day-night cycle called the circadian rhythm, which plays a big role in hormone regulation, including insulin. When we're exposed to bright artificial light in the evening, it can disrupt this rhythm. This disruption may increase insulin resistance, making it harder for the body to manage blood sugar effectively. Artificial light, especially blue light from screens, can also affect sleep quality. Poor sleep is directly linked to higher insulin resistance and increased blood sugar. It can even mess with appetite hormones, leading to cravings and overeating. And let's not forget melatonin. Light at night suppresses this important hormone, which helps us sleep and supports glucose regulation. Low melatonin levels can make it tough for the body to keep insulin in check. To protect your circadian rhythm, try dimming lights in the evening and avoid screens close to bedtime. Small changes like these can make a big difference in managing insulin sensitivity and blood sugar. And finally, tip number 5 is quality sleep. Studies show that sleep deprivation can reduce insulin sensitivity by up to 20% after just a few nights. Poor sleep also increases cravings for high-sugar foods, which can make blood sugar management even harder. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of good quality sleep each night. Create a calming bedtime routine, avoid screens before bed, and try to stick to a consistent sleep schedule. Restoring a proper sleep cycle can help keep hormones balanced and improve your body's natural ability to regulate blood sugar. Small changes like these can make a big difference in managing insulin sensitivity and blood sugar. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, share this video with friends and family, and leave a comment below. Let's spread the word that prediabetes isn't just a warning sign. It's an invitation to make powerful, positive changes. Thank you for watching.